One day, a mother ostrich, unaware of danger lurking ahead, led her newly hatched chicks to feed under a tree in which a lioness was sleeping. The chattering of the mother and the cheeping of the chicks woke up the lioness. She looked down at them and thought to herself, "What a beautiful family Mother Ostrich has! 4 chicks! I'd be happy just to have one child." Then, as she watched them even more, she had an idea. She would catch one of the chicks, and that way she wouldn't be lonely anymore. As the grasshopper whirred past Mother Ostrich, she turned aside to chase it, and suddenly the lioness leaped down between the mother and her little birds. The little chicks ran in every direction because they were so frightened, but soon enough, Lioness gathered them together and began to comfort them. She licked their heads, and from deep inside her throat she purred. She was so kind to them that they soon forgot she was not their mother. And as she headed to her den, they followed her. Mother Ostrich saw what was happening and screamed, "Don't steal my chicks!" "They are not yours anymore," replied the lioness. "They're mine now." And then she hastened along with her little birds, struggling to keep up. Mother Ostrich came stamping behind her, yelling, "Give me back my chicks! Give me back my chicks!" But Lioness ignored her, so Mother Ostrich pleaded, "Please don't eat them. Promise you won't eat them." Then the lioness replied, "Of course I won't eat them. Does a mother eat her own children?" And then a gazelle came along. Mother Ostrich called, "Oh, gazelle, will you help me? Lioness is stealing my chicks and calling them her children." The gazelle answered, "I wouldn't argue with the lioness if she said the moon was her cub." And then he went bounding away. The lioness hastened on with her new little babies, and Mother Ostrich stamped up behind her, yelling, "Give me back my chicks! Give me back my chicks!" Soon they met a hyena. Mother Ostrich called, "Oh, hyena, will you help me? Lioness is stealing my chicks and calling them her children." Then the cowardly hyena replied, "Well, they are following the lioness, and babies follow their mothers, so she must be their mother." And then he went slunking away. The Mother Ostrich groaned, and then stamped along behind the lioness, yelling, "Give me back my chicks! Give me back my chicks!" Soon they met a jackal. Mother Ostrich called, "Oh, jackal, will you help me? Mother Lioness is stealing my chicks and calling them her children." The jackal said, "I will try." He looked sideways at the lioness and asked cautiously, "Lioness, if those are your little kids, then shouldn't they have 4 feet?" Then the lioness snapped at him, "They do have 4 feet. Their 2 front feet are just beginning to grow," she said as she pointed at one of the chick's little wings. And then, as the lioness went away, ignoring the jackal, Mother Ostrich kept stamping behind her, yelling, "Give me back my chicks! Give me back my chicks!" Farther along, they came along a mongoose burrow. The animal was sunning himself beside the entrance. Mother Ostrich called, "Oh, mongoose, will you help me? Lioness is stealing my chicks and calling them her children." Now, the mongoose might be small, but he is fearless. He chases and eats poisonous snakes. He nodded his head to Mother Ostrich as if to say, "I will do it." Then he turned to Lioness and kept taunting, "Oh, Lioness, you are a bigger fool than I thought you were." The lioness roared and sprang at him, but he was too quick. He already hid in his burrow. The lioness looked inside the burrow, but couldn't see him at all. So she crouched down beside the burrow and kept waiting for him to come out. She kept waiting and waiting and waiting for him. And as she waited, Mother Ostrich quickly gathered up her little chicks and walked them home.